Hi everyone, my name is Amory and I am your instructor for the Summer 2018 Introduction to Literature course online through Western Technical College. I wanted to introduce myself and talk a little bit about why literature is important. So first things first, my name is Amory. If it helps to remember, it rhymes with Camry, like the Camry Toyota. And my last name is Bodelson, so emphasis on the first syllable. You can call me Amory or Ms. Bodelson when you email or call. Either one works for me. I have been a technical writer, a grant writer, and an instructor. That's the trajectory of my course, my career, I should say. So I was a technical writer in Fargo, North Dakota, and Madison, Wisconsin. I worked for a couple different software companies writing user guides and manuals and marketing materials for those. I then went on to graduate school, got my master's degree, and worked for the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse and the School District of La Crosse to write grants for teachers and students. Did that for a few years while also working at Western part-time at night teaching classes. In 2009, I was asked to join the team full-time, and I happily agreed. And it is the best job I've ever had, and it is a job that is fulfilling just about every day. I really enjoy working with students and seeing them strengthen their skills and move on to the careers that they want to pursue. I have an undergraduate in writing and I have a master's degree in literature. And other courses I teach would be speech. Written Comm, formerly known as Written Comm, has now changed to English Composition 1. Intro to Lit, and then I also occasionally will teach a job skills or applied communication course. I am from Missouri originally, but have lived all over the Midwest, Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and now Wisconsin. And I have one brother whose name is Marcus. He lives in Washington State. He has a wife named Anne, and 2.5 years ago they had 3 babies all at once, and they are now 2.5 years old, and they are very fun to visit when I can. I have a husband named Dan, and we've been together for over 20 years, been married for 18 and a half, and he works at LHI. And we have 2 cats that are named after cheese. One is Manchego, which is a Spanish cheese. We call him Chego, and Gouda, which is a Dutch cheese. In my off time, I teach spring and summer terms, and I have falls off. So in the fall, I like to travel when I can. And those are just pictures of some of the trips that I've taken, mostly with my husband. Occasionally we bring my mother-in-law along. And I also really enjoy eating and cooking, and I like just about everything. There's very few things that I won't eat, but I especially enjoy having food that's a little spicy or a little bit different than my American fare when I can, because I'm not very good at cooking that kind. I also love to read and watch various Netflix and HBO shows and listen to podcasts. Those are some of my favorite books, some of my favorite TV series. So if you have any recommendations on any of those, I'm happy to take them. I also enjoy, when I can and the weather's nice, getting out and hiking and biking. I do the Beer by Bike Brigade, fishing, and canoeing on the Kickapoo when the river's not too high, and then doing yoga and things like that. So that's a little bit about who I am, where I came from, and I started teaching literature a couple years ago when Western began offering it, and I was excited to be able to do that because that's what my master's degree is in, is literature. And I understand the hesitation some people might have about a literature course, and what you've probably been told is true. There's a lot of reading and a lot of writing. And especially when you're taking an online compressed course, it's all condensed, and it's up to you to make sure that you're reading all the material and participating in the discussions and getting as much out of it as you can. But holistically, I think that literature matters for everybody, no matter what your program or major is. It is what makes us a more civil society, because we read about other people's stories and other people's lives, and we get to read from their points of view. And you know, a lot of us have a very specific worldview. We've been brought up a certain way. We have biases and preferences and opinions about things, but when we can read about somebody else's life and try to understand what he or she has gone through, we can maybe become a little bit more empathetic to the plight of others, if you will. It is a way to escape our own world. I know that I love reading as just to get out of my own head and to go places I've never been, meet people I've never met, and follow those stories. It's also a way for us to learn. That's the same reason why we watch programs and movies, is to watch other people make mistakes, maybe so we don't make those same mistakes. And as a culture, we love stories. Again, think of all the ways in which you are immersed in stories in your life, whether that's seeing drama unfold on social media, or reading your favorite novel or anime, or just watching your favorite series. We are involved and entrenched in stories all the time, not just our culture, but multiple cultures. Almost every culture has stories that they relate to. So some things I want you to do as you begin this course, and I am going to have a assignment on Blackboard for you to do this, is to write down what you think are the 3 most important concepts that you want to learn or develop in this class. For number 2, how you think learning about literature, reading and writing literature, will help you in your future. And you can do that as narrowly as your specific job, or as wholly as your life as an adult in the world. And then make a list for number 3 of things that you think students who are taking this course should know going into it, maybe skills that they should have. And then answer the question, what is literature? Your definition, you don't have to look it up, but I'm interested in how you define it, and then why you think it's important. And that can be to you or to society as a whole. So that's open-ended and open to interpretation. So again, hi, my name's Amory, and I will be looking forward to meeting all of you and reading more of your work and diving into some of these great works of literature. Have a great week. Bye-bye.